go! I am not letting go until you open the door!
Pardon me. I think this belongs to Grayer.
I'm the ex's new nanny. Very new.
Taking off all my
Chris Evans trades in his Fantastic Four fire suit for an Ivy League t-shirt, playing the Harvard hottie who hooks up with Scarlett Johansson's nanny in the Nanny Diaries. Chris grew up middle class, so he couldn't relate to having a silver spoon in his mouth, but he did have fond memories of babysitters, although they could never replace his own parents.
Oh, I was never a babysitter. No one was ever going to trust me with their kid. But we did have a babysitter for quite some time, and you do develop really close connections with them. I mean, especially if they're living with you, and as Scarlett's character is in this film.
You gotta quit. It's just that simple.
Well, I guess it depends how active the parents are in the kids' lives. In my house, you know, my mother was around all the time, and so was my father, for that matter. But in this film, obviously, Scarlett begins to take the primary caregiver role, and it shows.
Chris was surprised to hear about the recent trend of male nannies, or the manny.
Is it? Am I missing the loop? Should I go and wrangle a few toddlers? Well, hopefully if I have kids someday, I'll be around enough to not need any extra help. That's I guess, the dream. Well, I hope they're just as effective as women, otherwise my future could be pretty bleak. I don't know what I'll do. I think I'd be able to handle a kid the same way a woman could. Maybe that's, maybe I'm being a little presumptuous. I'm not quite sure.
Chris is currently in Baton Rouge, Louisiana, trying out his southern accent for Tennessee Williams' The Loss of a Teardrop Diamond. As for the third Fantastic Four, Chris is being kept out of the loop until the last minute, but hinted if it happens, they won't start shooting until midway of next year.
Hey, come on.
You want to know about the dads? I'll tell you about the dads.